Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cheers. All right, Jill. Welcome to Paint and Chat.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Of course. Okay, Miss Jill is always up to date on the newest Gen Z slang. She's always there when you need her. Miss Gillian.
Thank you.
Of course. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's been a good day.
Good. Amazing.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm also good.
Good. Love it.
Wait, aren't you going to Aspen this weekend?
I am going to Aspen this weekend.
I was going to ask you about that, about like what you're going there for.
Yeah, so I have a friend that lives in Aspen.
Do you?
I do.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Is she like a big time skier? What'd she do out there?
She just kind of vibes out there. Yeah, she kind of like, she works at Belly Up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as a bartender. And she also like nannies, but yeah, so she kind of just vibes up there. She's kind of like a free spirit
I love
type of
that.
girl. But yeah, so we're going up to Aspen. It's kind of like a girls trip, like some other friends are going too, so we're getting an Airbnb like in Aspen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are the colors supposed to be good?
I think so. We went last year, like first weekend of October, and it was like looking pretty good, but like some of the trees that were like way high up were pretty bare. So I feel like this is like this sweet spot.
It's crazy. I didn't realize when I moved here that it like changes every year due to like the rain in the spring.
Sure.
That definitely surprised me because when we went backpacking this past weekend and they were all like within a day. Like they were kind of changing. Then when we were hiking out, they were like full-fledged.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it is like definitely like a small window for like the fall leaves. Oh, show.
Cute.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Like for
I should make an edit of us just being like,
yeah. Yep.
Do you have any more lingo words lately? Wait, you know what's funny? I swear, what was it, last 2 weekends ago where like me, you, and Haley went, and the boys went, we went to a bar and the boys went to like a movie?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Literally after like Monday, after one night of hanging out with you, Monday morning, to my team, I'm like, all right, slay, like, get after it. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's contagious for sure.
It really is.
Yeah.
Not having Amy here too is, I feel like she made it really contagious for me as well.
Definitely.
You guys together.
Yeah. It's definitely like bounce off of each other type of situation.
Has it always been your lingo?
Not really, honestly. Like the sleigh thing kind of is a more recent thing, even though I feel like that's old. Like,
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's still happening. Who knows? But yeah, no, this is definitely like a newer development. I go through phases where like I'll like be stuck on one thing, like saying one thing, and then it's on to the next. So who knows what it's going to be next?
I don't know. I feel like you're pioneering the way.
I'm pioneering the way, sis.
You are.
Yeah.
You say sis a lot too.
Yeah, I do say sis. I like saying sis.
I like sis too.
Yeah, sis is kind of fun.
It is fun.
Okay, we're making bold moves here, doing my centerpiece.
Yeah. What are you painting today?
Okay, so today I'm painting a series of a couple different evil eyes.
Love.
And an evil eye inside of a Hamsa hand. The Hamsa is like good luck and fortune in like the Jewish culture, and like evil eye is good luck. I want to say not just for the Jewish culture, but like
I think it's a thing in general.
Yes, just in general. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're going for today.
Love.
Yeah. What are you gonna paint today?
You inspired me.
Did I?
I know, to paint also a variation of an evil eye. But I am doing like a yin yang, but the dots in the yin and yang are gonna be evil eyes.
Okay, that's gonna be really cool. I love that.
Slay.
Slay.
I'm very excited about it too.
Yeah.
When was the last time you painted, do you think?
Oh.
Or when's the last time you've like done like something creative?
It's hard to say because I don't really do this quite often. Well, I was working on a paint by numbers for a while. I kind of got into that during COVID. And I've worked on a couple like since, but they can take a really long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. The last time I worked on that was probably a few months back. But yeah, that was kind of like my last creative project, my little paint by numbers.
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy what people picked up during COVID?
Yeah.
Like, I feel it was either like chess or like you were redoing your house.
Right.
But that's
one of those.
One of those. Remember when coloring books were a thing?
Yeah.
Did you have one of those?
I did not have one of those.
Do you journal at all?
I don't. Like the creative space is just not like really me, I guess. But obviously it's really good to do things out of your comfort zone, you know?
Yeah. What would you say is like you? Is that a hard question?
It is a hard question because like I feel like there's been times where people have asked me like, oh, like what are your hobbies or like whatever, and I don't really have any like tangible hobbies.
You're really good at makeup.
Yeah. Like I am really into like makeup and hair. That's something that I kind of started getting into at a young age, like middle school, like would start watching like YouTube tutorials and started like playing around with that. So I would say definitely makeup. I'm a big social girly, so.
You are a social girly.
Yes. So a lot of times you'll catch me doing something with somebody.
That's so true.
Yeah.
You're always on the prowl.
I'm always on the prowl.
Are you a movie person?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I really lack in. Have you seen any good movies lately?
Do
you do like movie marathons in the fall?
See, no. I am a movie person, but like I feel like there's a lot of movies out there that I just like haven't seen.
Are you somebody that like repetitively watches the same movie?
Yes.
What movies?
Like I love like Bridesmaids. I like the classic rom-coms.
I love
like The Proposal, all that jazz.
Oh, I haven't watched one of those in so long.
Yeah, it's just like I love the feel-good shit, you know?
I know. Do you have any like go-to fall ones?
I mean, Hocus Pocus, of course.
Oh, of course.
That is definitely a go-to fall one.
It didn't hit me until like recently that it's Sarah Jessica Parker in that.
Oh, really? You just recently realized that?
Yeah, like, I guess because as a kid, you're like, Sex and the City is an adult show.
Yeah.
And this is a kid movie.
Right.
And they can't cross over.
Right.
That's not allowed. And I was watching it and I was like, wow, that's Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. Yeah, SJP, she's a woman of many talents.
Yeah, Josh and I have recently been watching like a documentary about Anna Wintour.
Ooh.
Yeah, like the editor of Vogue. And I didn't, like Sarah Jessica Parker is like in it.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't realize how much she like influenced the 90s with that show.
Oh, yeah. All the rage. Sex and the City is like one of my feel-good shows. So
is it?
Yeah, that's one of my shows where I'll watch it from start to finish like multiple times, and it's like the first time every time.
Oh, I've never gotten through the whole thing.
Yeah,
I think I've seen the whole thing, but I haven't like watched through the whole thing.
Sure.
Are they doing? I mean, Sex and the City is starting again too.
Well, that reboot already happened, and it's done now already.
It's done now already?
Yeah, so they did, I think, 3 seasons of it. It's called And Just Like That.
3 seasons happened?
I think, yeah.
And wow.
At least 2, but I want to say 3 on HBO.
Wow. How were they? Did you watch them?
I watched the first season and like it was good. I feel like pop culture is in this really big era of reboots, and I always say that they're not, or I always think that they're not as good as the originals because you can't like recreate like,
especially if it's like your comfort show.
Yeah. And you just can't really recreate something that was like cinematic masterpiece. You know what I mean? But I did like it because I loved Sex and the City. So I wanted to like, you know, follow up and be like, where are the girls now? Like, oh, Carrie's doing this. Miranda and Charlotte and Samantha, like there's tea there, like for sure.
Oh.
So I did like it, but then I didn't watch the rest of it because I think I didn't have access to the like HBO, whoever's HBO account I was using at the time. I can't remember.
Do you have any like random accounts that you're still using that's like a really far stretch?
No, but my high school ex-boyfriend, I remember like after we broke up, I had to change the Netflix password because he had like made his own profile on the Netflix. And I was like, no, bro.
You can't just give yourself away like that.
Like literally you cannot, well, it wasn't even under his name. Like all of a sudden there was like a new profile there and the name was just a smiley face. So I was like, this is sketchy.
Whoa, that's sketchy.
The only person I could think of that like had that, you know.
Yeah, access
was him. So
Dang.
Yeah, but I was using Alana's like Hulu for a really long time.
The girl I used to live with, we were using like her ex's sisters. It was like amazing.
Like cousin's best friend.
She'd be like, we can't use it too much because we can't fuck up their algorithm, so they'll figure it out. Like, okay, for sure.
No, I love that. Yeah, mine's still kind of looking like a child did it, but that's kind of an aesthetic for some people.
That is an aesthetic for some people.
You know what? Maybe a school teacher will come across this and
they'll love it.
It'll speak to her. Or whoever.
We don't discriminate.
No.
Cute. It's all about the process, you know?
Totally. It's all about the process. And again, this is getting me out of my comfort zone. So it's good. Good for me.
It's fun to paint.
It is. But the reason why I got into the paint by numbers was because like painting is so fun, but I can't like draw or create for shit. Like I can't even like, I don't even have good handwriting.
Really?
Like it's kind of like I get embarrassed.
Really?
Like my handwriting looks like a little boy. It does.
Wow, that's funny.
And I'm not afraid to admit it. But I am afraid to show
people your handwriting?
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel like mine's either really good or really bad. Are you a person that's like more apt to like write stuff down or to take like computer notes?
Probably computer notes. Just because it's quicker and the handwriting thing. But like they do say that like when you handwrite things, you retain it more.
That's such a
like
thing.
In college, I kind of was like a handwritten note taker more so.
Same.
But I feel like I also would kind of switch off.
We want to hear something that's kind of like, I was gonna say serial killer characteristic.
I mean, yes, always.
But I would write on blank printer paper. Like
in college?
In college, like straight, and I could do it straight.
Oh, did you get like the craziest looks? Like if somebody sitting next to me like in a college lecture was taking notes on printer paper, I'd be like, did you have a rough night? Forgot your notebook?
Yeah.
Forgot your college ruled notebook? You need some?
Yeah, like I preferred it. I loved it.
That is crazy. I'm definitely the type that like if I don't have the lines, I'm like going.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because in engineering I had a lot of like equations to write.
Okay.
But like I loved like a clean sheet of paper.
Sure.
And like eventually I got good enough to like keep everything straight, which is a little psycho.
That is a little psycho, girl.
But we're here for it.
But we are. Mm-hmm. We're very here for it.
My next question for you.
Okay.
Haley Shoot wants to know, what's your craziest memory or thing that's happened to you in Denver since living here?
Oh, in Denver, okay.
Oops. In Denver since living here, yeah.
I mean, I guess like a couple years back, this isn't even that crazy. But like I was like with my friend Alexa, who's the one that lives in Aspen, and she was like staying with me for like a weekend, and we like went out in Denver and got pretty lit. And then we came home and like wanted to like make pasta. Mm-hmm. So I put the water on the stove And then we both just like fell asleep for like three hours.
Of course.
And, you know, luckily I had a electric stove. But I did wake up like 3 hours later and all the water was like evaporated. And like, it just was like the kitchen was so like hot.
Oh God. That's spooky.
It was a little spooky, but like, it's something that we laugh about for sure.
I've done that. Like, I kind of do that a lot.
Like fall asleep when like the stove is on.
Or just like leave it on and then like go do something and then forget about it and then just like leave it on.
Yeah, that happens. But I mean, at least you're like conscious.
I mean, once I come to and I get in the kitchen, I'm like, fuck, gotta open up all the windows before Josh realizes I did it again.
Yeah, but I'll try to think of something better because that's like kind of lame.
That's not lame.
Kind of lame, low key.
Oh,
but I mean, like, also, like, if I really can think about certain things, maybe.
You're like, can I say them on camera?
I know, like, maybe not all things are safe for the pod.
Yeah, I feel that. So, my next question for you.
Okay.
So, I view you as someone who has a lot of, like, really close long-term friendships.
Yeah.
What's something you look for in a friend, and what's something that you try to be as a friend?
I think the answer for that is the same, and it's just like realness. I feel like what attracts me to somebody is if I can tell that they're like a girl's girl, and, you know, like there's no like fakeness. Someone who isn't afraid to call me out on my bullshit, and someone who's also can take it when I call them out on their bullshit. Like, you know, I don't want to say that I'm like a huge confrontational person. Confrontation is hard, like for anybody it's hard, but I'm definitely like a talker. Like, I like to talk about feelings. I like to talk about emotions, and like, if you don't really want to do that with me and you're like kind of a sweep under the rug type of person, I'm not really going to bond with you. To me, that's almost like fakeness, you know? So that's
sometimes like, I feel like talking through things like breaks down that extra layer.
Yeah.
To become like a closer friend.
Totally. So that's like definitely like a huge thing that I look for in a friend. And that's the type of friend that I like to be as well. I try to be like, you know, as loyal and as real as possible.
You're definitely very loyal.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I also look for friends who are gonna like, you know, give to me what I give to them.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, you know, I feel like it's kind of natural, like as anyone gets older, like
I don't have time.
Their circle of friends kind of gets a little smaller, right? Like, you know, just like lifestyles are different, priorities change and all that stuff. And as you also get older, I've kind of realized like you can't really like put up with people who aren't really gonna like go to such lengths for you as you would for them. So like that's kind of a question that I have to ask myself about friends. Like,
how do you feel about being a little bit older though, and how much time it takes to make a friend? Because I feel like it takes a long time to vet that out.
It definitely takes a long time to vet that out, and as you get older, obviously making friends is harder. I feel like as people get older and they go through more like trauma and develop more anxieties, like people aren't as warm and open to meeting new people, right? Like,
I think it's the opposite of that.
What do you mean?
Like, I think once we all graduate, the only thing that differs people is like life experience.
Okay.
That I think sometimes people with the most quote unquote like life experience tend to have the most softness to them.
Sure. And I mean, yeah, I think it can definitely be like a case by case basis.
I guess it can do either though. It can soften you or harden you.
Exactly. You know, like if maybe somebody went through something with a friend before, maybe they're not so trusting of people or like, you know, but yeah, I definitely think it's a case by case basis on that. Yeah.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, that actually is a good point. Ooh! Pardon.
What time is it?
It's 8.
Is it birth control time?
It is.
Slay.
Should I just do that?
Yeah, you should do it. At the same time every day, it's important.
Period. No pun intended. Okay. Verb.
Okay. Next question.
Okay.
Wow, I think these questions are just like really a voice in my own head. I'll skip to the next one.
Okay.
Wait, this is any advice on people who feel like the people around them keep letting them down?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
I feel like your answer would just be like, tell them.
No, I mean, like, yeah, that would be like, I feel like, yeah, you definitely got to like talk to them about that and be like, hey, I'm really like feeling this way. And like,
Is your family very like open with each other? Like, what's your Christmas like?
well, we celebrate Hanukkah.
Oh, fuck, I'm so sorry.
No, that's totally fine. But I mean, like,
Your holidays, what are your holidays like?
yeah, I would say we're pretty open with each other. But then like, in some ways not. Like, I feel like as most people's families can sometimes
Definitely.
be. But yeah, I mean, when I was like younger, like my mom and I always had like really open dialogue, and like I could like go to her for anything, like any issue that I had, you know, like she would always tell me, like, especially when I got into high school and stuff, like she would say things like, you know, like if you're ever like out at a party and like you guys are drinking and like something bad happens, like I want you to call me, like you're not gonna be in trouble and I'm not gonna be mad, like, and she would also say like, you shouldn't be drinking and like, I don't condone this, but like I can't control what you do behind my back. So like if you ever like need like a ride or something, like do not drive drunk, like please call me, like.
That's good.
Yeah, just kind of like things like that. So, and like she would always give me really good advice whenever I was having like friend issues or like boy trouble, things like that. So yeah, like definitely like a very open dialogue there.
That's good. I think that's what everybody like is hoping for.
Yeah. So I guess I would say to someone who feels like the people around them are constantly bringing them down, yeah, I would definitely say like have a conversation about it, and also like try to focus on people who aren't constantly bringing you down, or try to seek them out, you know? It kind of goes back to what I was saying before about like, you know, like having to let go of people who don't like go to such lengths for you as you would for them. Like,
I guess a question that's like arising in my head is like, do you believe that friends come and go?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, like, because like as I mentioned, like as you get older, like the friend group kind of gets smaller. Like maybe you have certain friends that like don't, you realize you don't really have much in common with them anymore. I mean, I don't really know about like, if you mean like one specific friend coming and going, or like the same people like coming and going, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, friends in general.
I guess I'm not so sure about like that. I mean, I definitely think certain like specific friendships can like ebb and flow, you know, about like how often you're seeing them, how often you're talking to them, like that can certainly ebb and flow, or like how close you feel to them, how well you're getting along, how much you can relate to that person at a certain time, like that can definitely like ebb and flow for sure. But definitely like different friendships like come and go, you know, like when you're like a kid or you're in college, like, you know, you have certain friends maybe based on like if you're partying a lot or whatever. And then if you like kind of stop getting into that, you can kind of realize that like these friends that you're partying with
aren't your vibe.
You don't really have much in common with them outside of the partying. And that's just one example, you know, it can be like any other situation that it's not partying. But
that's a good example though. I think that's what a lot of people go through.
Totally. Or if it's like, if you're like, I feel like with our age right now, you're either like having babies or you're like.
That's why it's so important to have kids at the same time.
We should all have kids at the same time. No, for sure. So like, you know, like you might have like a really good friend that's been like your best friend for a really long time. And like all of a sudden they're married with like 2 kids and you're like not really like at that phase, and so there can be times where it's hard to relate, hard to link up because schedules are so different, lifestyles are so different, for sure. So Yeah, I definitely think friendships can come and go, ebb and flow. It's just important to seek out like what you need from somebody in the moment. It's important to just seek out like good people that are gonna like be there for you when you need them.
Yeah. I feel like you want friends that are like gonna pick up where they left off.
Totally. And like I definitely have friends like that too. Like my friends that are like my LA friends, like I might not like talk to them like every single day, but it's like it's like literally like no time has passed when we do speak.
Like once you're home, you're like, all right, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Or like once somebody finally picks up the phone and is like, yeah.
That's something I struggle with a lot is like by the time I have so many family members. I feel like by the time I get to friends, calling friends, the chances that none of my family members answered is pretty rare. You know?
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. But I remember that was the hardest thing when I adjusted to living here. Because I was like, oh, I have a long distance relationship with like my mom, my dad, my sisters, my friends, like everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that when I first moved here. And that's hard.
Yeah.
And it is cool to see like who has stayed friends, you know?
Totally.
Which is cool. Love that. Sorry, clearly I was writing this like right after I went to therapy.
No, like, I mean, lay it on me, girl. Ask the deep shit.
Okay, this is Amy. Amy has a question, HFF question for you.
All right.
If you woke up and you were 21 years old at CU Boulder, take us through your dream day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so when I was 21 years old at CU Boulder, I was a junior and I was living in a house with like 3 of my besties. My dream day would probably be waking up. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm trying to like think, is this like a weekday or is this a weekend? Like
you're just dream your dream. I mean, what day would you prefer?
Okay. You're right. This is my dream day. It can be anything I want. So yeah, I would probably wake up at like 11. Mm-hmm. Maybe I would go to the gym. I was like really into the gym back then.
Love. Did you guys have like a good like student one?
Yeah, we did. It was pretty good.
That's good.
And then I would probably go get some really good food.
Okay.
There was this place in Boulder called The Corner, and it's still there.
We should go.
You know, it's like so good. The last time I was in Boulder, like I remember like getting the thing that I always used to get and like taking it to go because we were about to like head back to Denver. I was like, I'm getting this one thing and I'm getting it to go. It's called the Paleo Bowl. Yeah. It's kind of like a health like food type of place, and it's like fast casual. You order at the counter, and I would get the Paleo Bowl, and it had like chicken and steak and quinoa and like mixed greens, and it had like this like chimichurri like pesto-y kind of sauce. So good, so
that
good.
Sounds so good.
No, it's fire. Yeah, and then would probably maybe go to a day party.
Okay.
Or
are you like a day party girl?
Oh my God, yeah. Like I love like day drinking.
I love a day party, yeah.
Like I love day drinking.
It's so much better.
Yeah. Speaking of, she needs a little sip of.
Cheers.
And then, honestly, since I'm 21, it would be go to the bars at night.
Yeah.
Because when you're 21,
like that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. So, yeah, I'd probably like go to the liquor store. So it'd either be like go to a day party, or it would be like kind of chill, like at home all day, just kind of like
take your time getting ready.
Taking my time getting ready, kind of chilling, relaxing, watching TV on the couch, like all that stuff. And then it would be going to the bars at night.
Okay.
And Amy would be there.
Okay, of course.
And all my college friends.
What was your go-to college spot?
So there was a few spots. There was this one bar called the Sundown Saloon, but everyone called it the Downer.
That sounds bad.
It was the place to be, and it was literally like underground. Like
Okay.
like Meadowlark, you like walk down the stairs. It was like
We had a bar like that too.
yeah. So it was like that, and it always smelled like chlorine.
Like it can never get aired out.
No, there was actually
aired out.
sometimes in college where I would be down there and I would start getting lightheaded just because there was like a lack of oxygen down there. Like everyone's like trying to like breathe like the same like supply of oxygen.
The same supply, yeah.
So yeah, like we probably like hit at the Downer. Yeah, it was just like the place to be. And then there was this one other bar called Boulder Beer, which didn't last very long. It doesn't exist anymore, but
Oh, sad.
that was kind of like your like dancey bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Did you guys have like senior bars and underage bars?
no, because Boulder bars are actually very strict about fake IDs.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so like you could not get in anywhere with a fake ID in Boulder. Like it was like a big no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's places at MSU where like once you turn 21, you're like, yes, I can go to the good bars.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It was kind of like you could not go to the bars at all until you were 21.
Damn.
So like turning 21 in Boulder was like a big deal. Yeah,
I
so
didn't turn 21 till my senior year.
that's crazy. I know. I mean, for me, it was like the end of my junior year because my birthday's in May.
That's a good time though. That's a good time to wake up 21 in Boulder.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, you're right. My 21st birthday was a really good time. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
What was it? What did you guys do?
Well, okay, so pretty much everyone in Boulder does the same thing for their birthday.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, technically the day before your birthday, you have a pregame.
Okay.
You know, starting at like 9, maybe,
Yeah,
or
of
10 or
course.
whatever. And you have this pregame, and then when the clock strikes midnight, you hit the bars.
Okay.
And a lot of bars will do like special bar shot, like special things when you're 21. So like there was this one bar called like the Pub or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. You gotta hit the bars because it's your 21st birthday.
Yeah. So once the clock strikes midnight, that's when like pregame's over. You're going to the bars, and at this point, you're pretty wasted already. You know.
Yeah, of course. It's your 21st birthday.
But you also gotta like keep it together enough so that you can get let into the bars.
You can get to the bars, yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
funny when like you're a group of like girls and you're like, all right, we gotta keep her standing.
No, like yeah, like it's like Bestie is like slumped over, and you're like, she's good. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
Good. It's her birthday today.
She's really okay. Like she's good. Like she this is how she is all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
She's just like really chill.
She's just like really chill.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go run and take these out.
Okay, I think I might hit the bathroom.
Okay, cool. Okay, what we were talking about? Your perfect day.
Yeah.
Your perfect day. But where were we?
So yeah, like I was talking about what I did on my 21st birthday, right? Like, and this is what everybody does on their 21st birthday.
Yes, this is what everybody does. Oh, you have to be. Oh, yes, and your friends are slumping over, but you're like, they're fine.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like
Everybody goes to this like specific bar because they do a specific thing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like you have a pregame and then you head to the bars at midnight because that's when you're like officially 21. Mm-hmm. And so like you typically start at this one bar. It's called like the Pub, or like I think it's like I know there's a bar here called Pub on Pearl, and it might be like kind of the same vibe.
Really?
Or like it might be like the same. I don't know. But so you go in there and they let you in, and so usually the bouncers will like fuck with you. Like I feel like
they gotta have fun with it, right?
yeah, like he made me do like a chicken dance or whatever. Like they'll like kind of fuck with you, and they know that you're here for your 21st birthday. And then they give you like a special free birthday shot. Like all the bars give you like a free birthday shot. And then at the Pub there is like a fake buffalo head on the wall.
Oh, I know about this place. This is Pearl Street.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have to kiss the buffalo
Okay.
to get your free shot.
Yeah.
So you go and you do that.
Kiss them, you give a little smooch.
Yeah, so you go and you give them a little smooch. And then you kind of chill there for a bit, and then you go on to the next one, which is like usually the Downer. And then there's like a shot there. I think the birthday shot there is like one of the ones where they like light on fire. Light it on fire.
That's aggressive.
And that one, I don't know what's quite in it, but it's like very minty, like mouthwashy. Like it could be like peppermint schnapps and like other things. But they always tell you like, blow it out before you take it. Like they give it to you and they're like, blow it out. And you're like, period.
Oh, that's so funny because you know that somebody hasn't, and that's why they're saying that.
Exactly. So yeah. And then there was like, there used to be this other bar called the Walrus, and it was kind of another one of those like underground kind of bars that like everyone loved. It was just like a classic, but they closed down, and the last night that they were ever open was the night of my 21st birthday. So then we did go there, and we got a free shot there, and that's kind of where we like stayed and like ended the night. But
fun.
I hardly remember it. Obviously, it was like the last spot of the night, and then after that they were closed for business. So it's like RIP the Walrus. But yeah, so you basically just go to like those like bars. There is also a bar that's that is called the Sink, and it's like not in the same area as the other bar. So I didn't go there on my 21st birthday because it's just like
I feel like I've heard of that bar.
Yeah, so the Sink is like it's on the hill, which is like right next to campus, and then all the other like bars are like downtown Boulder, which is like 10 minutes if anything away, but it's just like different area vibes. So I didn't personally go there on my 21st birthday, but like if you do go there on your 21st birthday, their birthday shot is like, you know, when you were like a kid and you'd be like bored at like a restaurant, you would just like take every condiment and like put it in a cup and like mix it together. That's literally what they would do. And they would put liquor in it. They would just like put random shit in it. Like, like for Amy's 21st birthday, like hers had mustard in it.
Ew.
Like just like gross stuff. So that's what it's called, like the sink shot or whatever, like the birthday shot.
Oh, like everything in the kitchen sink.
Period. Kind of like that sort of vibe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that was Amy. But
should we run it back for our 31st?
No, like honestly, that's what it's giving.
That is kind of what it's giving.
It's like kind of what it's giving.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's a good question.
That is a good question. It's just like, so you have no regrets about it?
No, I have no regrets about my 21st birthday or my college experience. Yeah, or really anything, you know? I feel like it's important to, obviously there's like certain things that you can be like, oh, I would have done this differently.
Definitely.
But like everything's a learning experience.
What made you like want to initially come out here? Was it school, or was it like, were you like, I want to go to Colorado for school?
Yeah, no, I was kind of like, I've always been a really like easygoing person, and when it came down to like picking where I wanted to go to school, I was kind of like, I don't know, everywhere is really cool. Like, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I kind of had some like narrowed down couple of options, and I visited a couple schools, and, I visited Boulder, and I just thought that Boulder was like a really nice city. It was like a beautiful campus.
It is a beautiful campus.
Yeah. And, like I knew some people like from my hometown that were going there, and I just like had never really heard a bad thing about it. So I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking send it.
I love that.
So I just was like, okay, Boulder, let's just fucking do it.
Let's run it. And you're still here.
And like, yeah, now I'm still here. And honestly, like, I feel like staying out here like was never really on my bingo card. But here we are. Yeah.
I mean, I love it out here. I feel like I've been moving into a space where I'm like, it could like be wherever, but like there's nothing wrong with here.
Right. There's nothing wrong with here. And I do understand people like growing out of it, like going to Boulder and like going to college here, like it is really common for people to move to Denver after college. Like I know
it's a very common thing with Chicago and like U of M, Indy, MSU. It's like everybody goes to Chicago.
Yeah. And then like as the years go by, like people kind of start slowly moving away. You know, as we've experienced with some of our friends and whatnot. Okay, one of my evil eyes literally is shaped like an egg. It's abstract. Yeah, this is really looking like somebody's child did this. But you know what?
Your inner child did it.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
And it represents something to you.
Exactly.
And we're gonna have to check if this Google thing and the colors is correct.
Period. And if it's not, like, whatever, man.
That's what those colors mean to me.
It's what they mean to me.
I just don't know if mine look like evil eyes. I feel like it's okay. I need to just let it go. Like, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone's fine.
I don't know if I should, like, put little ones everywhere. Like little evil eyes, Maybe I will. Maybe I just will.
Yeah, maybe you just will. Also, I'm doing one dark blue, one light blue. So one's karma protection and one is peace.
What's the purple one for?
The purple one is balance and imagination.
Love. Mm-hmm. Did you have an imaginary friend?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
I would just, it was in my brain probably just like a little girl because that was...
Like you were a girl's girl from the get-go?
I was a girl's girl from the get-go, yeah. Like I would be like my dad would take me to the park when I was a kid and I would just like find a little girl and like start talking to her. Really? And then we would like...
So what's the tea?
No, literally I'd be like, hey sis. And then we would like start playing and then like all of a sudden I'm like running up to my dad hand in hand with this like little girl being like, can I go to her house?
Can we have a play date?
And my dad's like, who? Or like if I was like on vacation and like we'd be like, like at a resort or a hotel, like at the pool, like I would just start talking to like if I saw a little girl, like I was gonna talk to her.
Like new bestie.
Yeah. So yeah, I do have an imaginary friend, or I did. I mean, I might still kind of do because sometimes I still be talking to myself sometimes.
Yeah. We can do that here.
So you never know. It's
important to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. What about you?
I never did.
You never did?
Do you have any older siblings?
Yeah. I have an older sister.
Oh man. I always was like, maybe that's why. I had a chaotic household that I don't think I ever like had time in my brain for one of those. I was like, there's already a bunch of kids around. I don't need any imaginary ones.
Right. How many, like...
I'm the youngest of 4.
Oh, you're the youngest. Okay. 'Cause I was going to ask you, how many younger siblings do you have? Mm-mm. You are the youngest of 4.
How much do you think the birth order affects you? Because...
Oh, I think it really affects.
I agree. Like, does your sister, like, take on a big sister role a lot?
Yeah.
And you take on a little sister role a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does too.
And I also just think like, not to say that our upbringings were like drastically different, but
oh, your parents have more experience.
Yeah, and they definitely just like did not care about anything I was doing.
Oh like, yeah, that's so common. That's like a common thing is like, you get raised, like you and your siblings get raised by different people.
No, 100%.
Which is so crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Were you and your sister like super close and chaotic or like chill?
We were close and chaotic. I mean, I feel like we were like your average siblings. Like we fought like siblings fight. But at the end,
you guys fight over how close are you guys? What I should start with?
We're pretty close
in age.
Yeah, in age. Yeah, we're 2.5 years apart.
Like, were you guys like fighting over clothes and shit? Like teenager stuff?
Yeah, we would like fight over clothes, but then we also kind of got to the point when we were like teenagers where we both would kind of just go into each other's closets and take shit without asking. And then
that's such a big thing.
It just kind of, but then it kind of got to the point where it was kind of just like a mutual understanding of like, okay, we do this and it's fine.
That's good.
What we did start to really fight bad about was we shared a car at one point.
Oh, God.
And that was bad. Just like bad because like, this actually wasn't even in high school. This was like when I had just finished my freshman year of college and then I was like home for the summer and she had just finished her senior year of college. Yeah, we were sharing a car for that summer and I had a job and I don't think my sister had a job quite yet. So I think she was just like chillin' vibes.
Yeah.
And I had a job and I mean, I was like working at a clothing store job. So like I would like take the car all day at work and then I'd want to go out after with the car.
Yeah.
And I mean, looking back at it, that on my part is like, okay, girly, like, no. But then like my sister would like scream at me. Like,
so mean.
Being like, you can't have the fucking car. Like because she would want to go out too at night, like whatever. And then it was just like a huge deal.
That's funny.
But yeah.
My sister, like, the deal, so I'm much younger than my siblings.
Okay.
Like, my closest is 5 years.
Okay.
And then 7 and then 10.
Wow. Yeah.
So by the time they got license, like I would have been 9 when my older sister got her license.
Okay.
So like the deal for her getting a car was like, you have to drive your little sisters around.
Yeah.
But like she would just fucking show up late.
And you're just like, oh, I'm just like waiting for my sister. You're at like the sleepover and like the mom is like, okay, do I need to call CPS?
I'd be like at practice and my sister would just like forget or she'd be late. And then like they would be like closing down everything, so I'd have to like sit on the curb and then she'd come again and she'd be like, don't you dare tell mom. And I'd be like, okay. Like I won't tell mom. Or they would play, or they would come get me. They would always come get me and they would look at me and be like, don't tell mom we're letting you listen to this. And they would,
and you'd be like, okay.
We're back. The camera died, but we're back.
We're back.
We're finished. Are you proud of your painting?
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing. I love your painting as well.
Thanks.
Okay, what is your charity that you chose?
My charity is called One Happy Camper, and basically it donates to underprivileged kids so that they can go to Jewish camp. Yeah, underprivileged Jewish families. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Okay, are you ready to show the camera?
I am ready to show the camera.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here they are. Here, put yours in front.
Oh.
Cute. Available on my website. And thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.